welcome back to Danny's Ratchet Bike Stuff. Today we are going to be learning about fixing a flat. So I recommend that you just have an extra tube on you rather than a patch kit unless you are low on money. Then you can have just the patch kit, but usually changing the tube when you're on your way to work, you just need something quickly. This is the way to do it. So let's jump right into it. First, you are going to need a pump. And if you don't have a pump, you can go to your local gas station. Remember, if you have a different kind of valve, so typically a Presta valve, you might want an adapter that you can get for like about $1 at a bike shop. Going to need tire levers in order to take off the tire. I recommend having a couple of these tire levers. I like these thicker ones. Of course, you are going to need a tube. So this is just a tube inside the box, obviously, and there's different tubes for different sizes. I always try to pay attention to the first two numbers, so the 700 by 28, and then also making sure it's the right valve system, so a Presta or a Schrader. But if you're absolutely in a pinch, you can focus on the first number, but really you want to make sure that you try to get the first two numbers in order to avoid future flats. You are going to need a wrench. So I have a 15mm wrench. That is usually what size you'll need to take off your wheel. All right, let's get to it. Once you take off the wheel, you are going to undo the little screw, if you have a Presta, at the tip of the valve, and you're going to let all of that air out. This will help get the tire off of the rim. It's kind of smelly, so just be cautious of that. And once you let the air out, you are going to unscrew the cap. It's like a little ring that is at the base of the rim on that valve. So you're going to take that all the way off. You don't always need that. Then you are going to go all the way and unstick the tire off of that rim. That's very important. Once you go all the way around the rim, you should end up back where you started, where that valve is. Right there. Then you're going to stick your tire lever underneath the tire and pull back and lock it onto the spokes. After that, you are going to use the second tire lever and go all the way around the rim slowly. Push away from your face, because if you don't, you might hit yourself in the face. So that's really important. And that tire lever that you put on first should fall out or just become loose, so you could take that off right there. You're going to pull the tire up and pull it down with your hands, and the whole rim should fall out just like that. Then you're going to take the tube out of the tire, so just pull on that valve, and it might be a little sticky. That's okay, that's just from it being in there so long. Then you're going to examine the tire and make sure that there's no glass or anything that may have made that tube pop. After you do that, you are going to put air into the tube, just enough to shape it in that circle. I'm using an old tube I had patched in the past, but like I said, I recommend you use a totally new tube. After that, you are going to put the tube inside of the tire and put that tire on the rim. And this might take you a little bit, but just take your time. And when you put the valve back in the hole of the rim, you want to make sure that you put that wire bead inside of the rim, one side first and then the other side. This might also take a long time, but with practice and patience, you should be fine. It just takes a moment to go all the way around both sides of the tire. So what I did is I put this bead underneath and let it all the way on one side. Once you go around the whole rim with that tire on one side and then the other side of the rim, it's going to get harder when you get that last piece in there. So use the hard part of your palm to really roll that tire over and onto the inside of the rim. That bead is going to make it hard, but you can also use a tire lever to dig into the rim and then push away again. And it might take you a couple tries, but it's really nice to use that tire lever. I highly recommend that. Last, you will pump up your tube, and remember to look on the side of your tire to see your PSI, and you should be set to go. Alright, that's that's how you do it. If you have any questions below, please enter in the comment section. Don't forget to hit a like and a subscribe for more videos. Thanks.